Hi, folks. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you to the U.S. men and women of the military, past and present. Today, we have an interesting cheese where I ran into a problem. I can't pronounce it. So, ironically, try doing a food tasting video on something you can't even pronounce. Ironically, I was watching a Memorial Day program on Spill the Geek Tea, and uh, Reverend Amagon, also known as your boy, Tasty Cake, he actually helped me figure out how to pronounce this, and I wrote it down. Okay, this cheese right here, this is crazy. This right here has such a ridiculous pungency to it. It is truffle formaggi. Okay, now to be more specific, the label actually says that it is Central Formaggi Truffle Moliternou. Okay, I know I got that wrong. So someone go ahead and correct me down in the comments before. It is Truffle Formaggi Moliternou. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I cannot wait to try this. And then after that, I have a strange carbonated tea, which also ties in with some other friends' channels. Industrial Industries World Radio, DJ Glowing Ice recently tasted a Sprite tea. You're going to see a link to that below, but we'll get to the tea here in a minute. Now, taking a look at a retail package here, this is what I'm going to taste. Moliternou, sheep's milk cheese with truffle. Bold, firm, and funky. Yes, I'm down for some funky cheese, that's for sure. All right, so first thing everybody does today is check and find out what AI has to say about it, right? Central Formaggi's Moliternou is a hard sheep's milk cheese from Sardinia, Italy, infused with black truffles. It's aged for a period before the truffles are injected, creating a unique flavor profile. The cheese is known for its robust, savory base with notes of garlic and olive oil, enhanced by the earthy umami flavor of the truffles. Hell yeah, I am down for some funky umami with my cheese. Now let's go to a real website from back when Google was a search engine instead of just producing AI results. This right here says, get your truffle on with this umami bomb from Sardinia. We're not kidding. If you're a truffle fan, this cheese is the answer to your prayers. Moliternou is created at Central Formaggi, a family business dating back 4 generations. The cheese is made from pasteurized sheep's milk and aged for 2 months before being injected with ground black truffles that infuse the paste with bold, rich flavor and a striking veined appearance. Whether you're a die-hard truffle lover, an avid cook, or a cheese newbie, this showstopper will take you to new levels. We love it most as an ingredient. Grate it into scrambled eggs. Hey, that's a good idea. Shred it on a baked potato, crumble it on a grilled steak, or mix it in with a mushroom risotto. Wow, I want to try all of those. Well, whatever you do with it, be prepared for the full vegetal sheep's milk flavors and the deep umami notes to leave you speechless. Let's see if this is going to leave me speechless. Beautiful cheese, that's for sure. All right, it is game on. Now, I was reading something else about this cheese earlier, where you can actually see there's indentations or indentations of the baskets in the wax on the edge of it here. So appears to be a rather small regional family cheese from Sardinia, Italy. All right, time to check this out. Wow, so much marbling. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. It really looks like marble. Oh my God, earthy. Absolutely earthy. Okay, Let's see what it tastes like. Look at this. Oh, this is a sin. This is insanely awesome. This is $42 a pound. You know, I haven't tried a lot of truffle cheeses, but I have before. And I'll just throw out a 10-10 on this. No problem. You can't improve on this. You know, I've made cheese myself, and nah, I could never make something like this. That is absolutely stunningly beautiful. The umami is there. It's just, it's all over the place. This, let me get another one. This is just absolutely off the hook right here. Wow, look at this. It's not just delicious, it's beautiful is what it is. Yep, that's a winner. That right there is a winner. Okay. Now, for something to wash it down with, check out my friend DJ Glowing Ice's channel. It's called Industrial Industries World Radio. If you look to the upper right there, well, it looks like my Timescales logo is covering the very thumb I was intending to show. If you look at that video, Sprite plus tea review, he just reviewed a tea, well, a Sprite tea last week, and it really made me start thinking, because I'm a huge fan of tea. I am also a host on Spill the Geek Tea, and I'm going to put a link down to that below. And we had some conversations about carbonated teas. You know, the thing is, as geekish as foods can get in Japan, and I have scoured the aisles of hundreds of grocery stores looking at the teas that are readily available there, I don't ever remember seeing a carbonated tea in Japan. And that is surprising to me. So imagine my surprise when I found this today on a store shelf. Rishi, it was at our local co-op, Sparkling Botanicals. I got to looking at it and I realized, wait a second, Sparkling Botanical tea. Here we have it. This is a carbonated tea. Here's what my can looks like. Ooh, nothing like truffle burps. All right. Yeah, you got a bonus there. You got a truffle burp today. Okay, Sparkling Botanicals Black Lemon. Now, they're not talking about black tea with lemon. They're talking about black lemons. And to make it more confusing, they're not lemons at all. All right, here's another view of it right here. Black lemon. High-grown black tea from the Golden Triangle is brewed with zesty and floral California lemons and tangy caramelized quote-unquote black lemons from jungle-grown Lima lemon trees in Central America. Okay, look at that closely where that says Lima, Peru. It doesn't say Peru on here, but it says Lima. Take note of that Lima, okay? And I'm going to show you something I found. Distributed by Virtus Botanicals LLC in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Product of Vancouver, Canada. Well, doesn't that seem like a tariff nightmare? Okay, so I'm in California, and I'm about to drink a tea from Canada that's using California lemons. So that means the lemons would have had to go to Canada and then come back. And then Lima Peruvian black lemons, which are not lemons. Spoilers, they're a lime. And I'll show you here in just a second. Okay, so that fruit went all the way from Central America, all the way past California to Canada to blend with the California lemons that also went to Vancouver, Canada, and then back here I wonder. Okay, I almost feel guilty now. I'm wondering where the aluminum is from. So, did I just import some Canadian aluminum in order to enjoy a tea where the tea leaves are from Asia, the Golden Triangle, and the limes called black lemons are from Central America? Crazy, crazy. I promise I'll recycle the can. Okay, so here's their website, rishi-t.com. They have a really good website. Uh, Here's what they have to say. There's a customer review, and below that it says bright, aromatic, and citrusy with a malty finish. We brew heirloom varieties of high-grown black tea from the Golden Triangle of Southeast Asia with zesty and floral California lemons and tangy caramelized black lemons sourced from the jungles of Guatemala. Okay. Black lemon is super energizing, aromatic, and quenches the palate. Okay, so that's on their website. It says the black lemons are from Guatemala. And then on the can, it says they're from Lima. A little bit of a discrepancy there. That's okay. Here's a picture from their website. It shows some people harvesting something. I'm presuming they're harvesting limes. And then, of course, here's a serving suggestion to pour this in a beer mug. I'll just use a 20-ounce glass. They also list their nutrition facts on their website. Nice transparency. Here's another serving suggestion showing a black lemon, which is actually a lime that has been turned to black. You ever had a lime that you left laying on the kitchen counter for about 3 months? That's what it would look like, I think. And that writing's a little bit small. Let's zoom in closer to what this says about a black lemon. Black lemons are actually dried limes and owe their misnomer to English translation from Arabic. They're used in the Middle East as a souring agent in chutneys, soups, and stews, and even ground into flatbreads. The powder made from black lemons has a sweet tart flavor that is unique, and there is no substitute. Try it in your next stew or soup. Simply pierce them with a paring knife and add them to your dish. The cooking will take care of the rest. And then Spice 101 gives even a deeper dive. Black lemon, despite its name, is not a lemon at all, but a dried lime, often misunderstood due to a quirky twist in translation from Arabic. These unique citrus fruits are a staple in Middle Eastern cuisine. Okay, that's pretty much what the AI summed up. This is from an actual website, Spice 101. A little bit of history. The black lemon, or a dried lime, has a rich history in the culinary traditions of the Middle East. Okay, well, let's taste it. All right. Okay, we got some. Whoa! I just spilled the tea. I didn't shake this thing up. Oh my God, that smells good. Yeah, I literally just spilled the tea. I didn't get it in my keyboard this time. Thank God. All right. I'm glad this doesn't have sugar in it because I just got it all over my pants. Or for those of you watching in England, my trousers. Tea everywhere. Oh, this right here. Take a look at that. Carbonated tea, y'all. Found. Holy cow. I can't think of anything. I don't think I've ever had black lemon. Wow, that is very powerful. It it has a feeling of something medicinal. I can't say that I really like it, but I don't dislike it. I think this is something that needs to be poured over ice. So taking a look at this serving suggestion right here, it looks like they're serving it like a mixed drink with a big block of ice. So they're serving it nice and cold with a lemon peel. And then, of course, it looks like half of a black lemon, which is an aged lime. So I would be interested in trying it that way. Okay, so let's wrap this up. This is long enough for tasting cheese and tea. I want to give a shout out to two other channels. Tasty Cake, your boy Reverend Amagon. His channel is what inspired me to do food tastings. Also, a shout out to Spill the Geek Tea. That is a weekly variety show that comes on live every Sunday. I'm a panelist and co-host on there as well. We are geeks just like you. Check the link below and subscribe to that and take a look at it. I bet you may really enjoy it. And then the other channel, there's going to be 3 links below. Tasty Cake's channel, Spill the Geek Tea. And then the third link in the description below is to Industrial Industries World Radio. DJ Glowing Ice, who is also a host on Spill the Geek Tea now. DJ Glowing Ice in St. Louis has some absolutely just really fun food tasting videos. And I'm going to put the link below to his video of Sprite tea, as this video here by me is a shout out to him on that video. So everyone, thanks for watching. Once again, happy Memorial Day. Thank you to the men and women, past and present, of the U.S. military. Peace out.